Hey, this is Stephen Platinum, your friend in Wrestling with Platinum against AEW Dark Elevation. This is from September 20th, 2021, and the gradual improvement of the YouTube shows for AEW continues. We had a Sunny Kiss Joey Janela match to help pay off their split. That was really riveting and really great. A great exhibition for Sunny Kiss, above all. Tony Schiavone, Paul White, Eddie Kingston on commentary. This is from New Jersey, and we open with Thunder Rosa against Kaya McKenna. This is a squash match or an enhancement match or foregone conclusion match, whatever you want to call it. We grade them on a 3-check scale, and it goes like this. Did the right person win in definitive fashion? Yes, Rosa with the Fire Thunder driver. Did she look good in the process? Yeah, Thunder Rosa looked great, really solid here, obviously one of their major stars of the women's division. And did McKenna do a good job in defeat or get a disproportionately large amount of offense? She looked good in defeat, and she did her job, which was to make Thunder Rosa look good. So 3 check marks here. Paul White is going to sit this one out on commentary because it's the Gun Club, the newly heel Gun Club, Austin, Billy, and Colton against Anthony Bennett, Leon St. Giovanni, and Ray Jazz. A couple of those guys are making their first appearance for AEW. These 6-person tags, these trios matches as they call them, always do well when Billy Gunn's there. He's really good at directing traffic and making sure everything makes sense. This new heel Gun Club is actually more fun to watch because the matches aren't as long and they're really punchable, especially the kids. In the end, Colt 45 for the win. Gun Club goes over. I'll give this 3 check marks. Post-match, we cut to commentary, and White has his hood up and his hands in his pockets, and he looks disgusted. Next match, Dark Order, in this case, Colt Cabana and Evil Uno, versus Allen Angels and Number 10. So 2 kind of established teams here for the Dark Order as their apparent split continues. Allen Angels and Number 10 have John Silver and Alex Reynolds in their corner as well. Really good match. They really show their stuff. Uno looks to finish the match. It's really between him and Angel seems to be where a lot of the heat is. Angel reverses into a pin for the win, so a nice little boost here. We'll call this a competitive match. Do both sides look good? Yes, that's a check mark. Does one team get put over in distinctive fashion? Yes, I actually wasn't expecting Allen Angels and 10 to win, especially the way that they did win. And is something advanced? Most definitely. Most definitely. Dark Order are together in the ring at the end. Angels puts his mask back on and extends a hand to Uno, but Uno rejects that handshake, so it looks like this fight is going to continue. Next match, Orange Cassidy with Chuck Taylor and Chris Statlander at ringside against Mike Verna. This is about nothing other than Orange Cassidy going over. Verna gets a little bit of offense, but really only to set up the finish. 3 check marks in a squash match. Wins with the orange punch. Best friends group hug, and we're moving on. We're going to have 9 matches tonight, by the way. Private Party with Matt Hardy at ringside against Jorge Santi and Teddy Goods. Not that familiar with Teddy Goods, but he looks good here. He's fast, and they look pretty good in defeat, but you know Private Party are going over in this one, and they do with the gin and juice. I'll give it 3 check marks. Good job here. Nothing outstanding, and Private Party does need to get those wins, yeah. So Hikaru Shida against Masha Slamovich. Slamovich does a really good job here. Hikaru Shida, though, eventually mows through or hits that katana for the win. But they have a good back and forth match, which we didn't really have that often on this show. So it was nice to see Slamovich, someone I would look out for in the future. I think they're going to bring her back at least a few more times. Really good job here. 3 check marks. And then Joey Janela and Sunny Kiss. You heard me rave about this match, and it was really that good. They probably could have closed the show with it, if I'm being honest. It is most definitely a competitive match. It wasn't the longest match, but definitely intense and brutal match. Janela even gets color for it, which is a little crazy. Janela hits him with a Spanish fly, hits a pile driver and another pile driver, but Sunny Kiss keeps kicking out, and then he reverses that elbow drop and gets him in a crucifix pin and gets the win. Really cool. But then Rossi, the person who comes to the ring with Joey Janela, sneak attacks Kiss, steps on Kiss's neck. Janela brings out a chair, hits Kiss right on the back with the chair, and then Rossi hits a moonsault stomp on the chair. Brutal stuff. So, did both sides look good in this competitive matchup? Absolutely. Did somebody go over in definitive ways? Yes, Sunny Kiss really exacted a measure of revenge, but then it's obviously going to continue because they jumped him afterwards. So something was definitely continued on to possibly a bigger show. We shall see. Next match, Avery Good and JT Dunn, excuse me, against Santana and Ortiz. Good match here. Santana and Ortiz have had a few of these lately on the dark shows, really to show their stuff, and they did here. The team that lost did a great job of just basically being there for Santana and Ortiz's stuff. Santana and Ortiz get the easy win, and 3 check marks here. Dustin Rhodes versus QT Marshall in what I will call a competitive match, and boy, they have a good one here. That should really shock nobody that knows of QT and certainly Dustin Rhodes. Really good stuff here. Rhodes hits his code red, which he's used as a finish, but Marshall gets out of it. Rhodes, though, manages to... he tries to go for that natural kick, doesn't get it, but then gets the reckoning and gets the clean pin over QT. Huh. A little bit of a shock, man. I thought there would be more shenanigans. This is a competitive match. Did both sides look good? Yes. Did Dustin win in definitive fashion? Most definitely. Did something feel like there was something advanced or that could continue? Not really. This felt like kind of an end, which is not a bad thing in and of itself, but it kind of begs the question, like, I'm not sure why this didn't happen in a bigger format, but it is what it is. 2 check marks, but a very good edition of AEW Dark Elevation.